Star voting is our proposal. It's our champion. It's our candidate, so to speak. You score candidates up to 5 stars, from 0 up to 5, like a 5-star rating. And the 2 highest scoring candidates are finalists. Your vote goes to the finalist you preferred. So it's a simple, expressive 2-round process. You only have to vote once. That dramatically addresses all of these deep inequities and issues with our current system and with some previous proposals as well. So if people are going to go away from, my 20-second pitch with one thing that they remember, I hope it's star voting. Whether or not you remember the details of why or what, remember star voting, look it up, get excited about it. And so that's why we've put star voting as a project first. Now, Star Voting Action is a 501c4 nonprofit. So that's empowered to fundraise and support political campaigns in general. We're able to really do the groundwork to be able to support a campaign before it exists, and then channel those resources to that campaign as needed. And that's pretty groundbreaking, and that's led by a board of directors. And then separate organization, it's a little bit of a Venn diagram, but the Equal Vote Coalition is older than Star Voting. It was founded before Star Voting was invented. It's part of the landscape in which Star Voting was invented. And the Equal Vote Coalition is all about fighting for true equality in the vote itself, like I led with. So we support equal voting methods, and we've recently kind of reframed our mission to differentiate equal vote from star voting. I think now that we have the bandwidth to do so. Our framing is whether you prefer a simple traditional looking ballot with just one bubble, whether you prefer a ranked ballot, if you prefer a 5-star ballot, no matter which ballot you prefer, you can have an equal vote. So we support approval voting for people who want a really simple ballot. We support Condorcet voting, which is you rank the candidates and the candidate preferred over all others wins. So Condorcet is a great ranked choice option for people like Yang who don't want to change their talking points at all, but want to have maybe a shorter, simpler, more sexy and more fact-checked pitch. We support star voting because it maximizes our 5 pillars of what a good voting method looks like. Our 5 pillars are that a voting method should be simple for voters, for election officials, for auditing, all of the above, transparent. It should also be expressive. You should be able to express your preference order and also your level of support. Is my second choice just as good as my favorite, or is my second choice a lesser evil? That's relevant data. The more expressive within the confines of cognitive load, the best. A voting method should be equal. It should not play favorites. Every voter should have as much power as any other voter. It should be accurate, should accurately get representative results. And it should be honest, which is to say I should be empowered to be honest. Casting an honest, expressive vote that just simply reflects my honest perspective on the candidates should be a safe vote. It should be safe to vote your conscience. Star voting, we feel, best maximizes those 5 pillars. But we do respect that different people are going to have different considerations. Different local areas are going to have their own considerations and their own, varying degrees of how important are each of those. Do I need something as simple as humanly possible, even if it's not as accurate as I would like? I think there's valid reasons to choose approval voting, Condorcet, or Star, but Equal Vote is really trying to build that coalition between the voting reform movement factions and really say, here's some options that deliver on all of our goals. Let's work together and get it done.